Hey guys, it's me Dave from the Kodo back on my Bevo Tech Pack LP. There's ridiculous amounts of creeper plants around here. I need to freaking get rid of these. But as you can see, I did get rid of a ton of the plants. I was using the horn from Botania. It's amazing. Helps me get rid of all that crap very, very quickly. Problem is that these guys, once they get popped up, they immediately plant again, so I have to go through and individually pop them and get rid of them. I left some trees. I've been using these to get some fruit. I had to run out. I was grabbing quarried stone, making it into quarried block. The thing I was working on, I set this guy up as a test, and this guy made ridiculous amounts of EU. It's beautiful. I have 3 bat boxes full, and he's still going, no problem. But I built this with some carpenter blocks at the top to make it a little bit better looking, and probably like flail this out a little bit here at the bottom to make it look like it's got like a stupid plants, a little bit of a sturdy bottom. I'm thinking about I'll build a couple of these. Yeah, I'll make a couple of them. Get out of the way, sheep. Okay, or get right back in my face. So, it's got like a little bit of, what is this? Like super dark spot. Yeah. A little bit of a base there, so it looks like it's like holding up. I'll probably put some slanted carpenter blocks on it. But this episode, I wanted, because I was working towards this in the previous episode. This is just a temporary thing. I'm gonna set this guy up, and we're gonna build a little bit better of a windmill to provide power. So that's gonna be a thing. And I'll probably end up moving that. So let me get this crap out of my inventory. Once we get that up, we got EU, so we can probably work towards making a jetpack here. Do a little bit more exploration. I mean, it's not like something we need a lot of power for, but I do need glowstone. And this is all RF, so we're gonna have to convert the RF or the EU to RF. Let me dump this stuff in here. Carpenter blocks. This guy. And that. Get out of there. Get out of there. Okay. So, I want at least 2 of these, so I have a decent amount of EU coming in. Let's see what we got here. So I want a decent amount of EU coming in and then converting it, and I think unless there's a better option, I'm probably going to use this power converter, and this will switch over to RF. It'll change it to whatever I need it to be. So that'll be what I switch it over to, and it doesn't seem to... There's a lot of steps, but it doesn't seem to... This is shapeless crafting. I've got enough to make everything. It's just going to take a little bit to get through that. So, let's tear down this guy. That's the wooden kinetic rotor. There's this guy, which is maximum of... You know, I have iron. This is steel. I don't have steel, so we're gonna make the iron one. So let's do that. And I need to go mining again. I need to get a freaking quarry up and running because I just don't have any power. I don't have any resources. Let's burn that. Boom. And what we're doing here, iron, just It's one of those. So we've got the metal former. So I put the block of iron in there. He's going to make me this guy. We need 4 of these, so 24 iron plates. That's going to definitely burn through that. So we'll just preemptively make another hammer. 24. Bop. There we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, oh. Bam. This guy's done. Sweet. And I'm assuming because he's iron, he's got a little bit more durability than that guy. Once I have an ME system going up and running, I can just auto-craft them and auto-fill it without a problem. And you can hear those stupid creeper plants in the background exploding. So let's pop these. What? Oh, finally I can just switch over. I was waiting for that guy to die. So let's go up here and we'll move this. I need to definitely make a building around all this stuff. Crap. I didn't bring my wrench. I'm curious to see what the damage is on... Where did all this stuff go? 10 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm missing one. Whatever. Wrench. And that. I'll definitely have to make more. Copper. I use the copper because it's 128 each. I don't know. I think it's like 30 blocks distance, so I'll probably end up taking one of these battery boxes. Run the cord down here, put the battery box, and then transfer over. That way there's no loss. Let's see what the... See, he didn't even take, like, basically any damage. He's been running for a while. That's awesome. So this guy's going to run. I'm going to put him... I'm not going to use the iron. Let's see how big the iron rotor is. It's the same set. No, maybe it's a little bit bigger. Feels like it's a little bit bigger. Can't see it sometimes for whatever reason. Oh yeah, iron one's way bigger. I'm gonna use the wood one though until it breaks. So let's pop these guys off and tear down this ugly, ugly tower. Of course, it's getting dark, which means there's gonna be some freaking... Let's hurry up here. I want to get out of here before stupid witches spawn. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna go make it daytime before I get killed by a witch and her stupid cats. I did readjust my my plants. I made a little bit better of a layout, and I was messing around with some of the IC2. So if I go like this, boop, you can see the IC2 crop holders there. Messing around with those, see how they go. I got some melons here. I gotta get some, and then I was just kind of building up crops from what I was missing, what I just didn't have a lot of. I was growing those, so that's what I'm gonna continue doing, just so I have a decent amount of food at all times. So let's finish this up first. Like I said, this was just a temporary thing. Proof of concept kind of situation. And like I said, I do want a building around this because I need to protect it. Let's pop this guy off. Yeah, he keeps his, at least some of it. I'll work on the building off camera for this, but for now, what we're doing is we are getting this set up, seeing how this looks. These windmills are interesting to me because they're relatively cheap. So I could easily mass produce them, especially like the wooden ones, just because the wooden ones, because that one lasted as long as it did. I'm very happy with that. This is the wind generator, this is the generator. So we want the generator in there. Pop that. And the kinetic, so let's, there, that's connected, which is what I want. Obviously, once I have the proper system slash a jetpack, I will just fly up here and change it when I need it, or have it automatically change. I will never have to do this crap. So we're going to leave the wooden one in here. So look at that guy. Just because he's, output is 8. It was like 11 before. I wonder what's stopping it. Finish my drink there. Must just not be a windy area. So let's break in here. 8.5. Yeah, that's whatever. It'll do its job while it's in there. Like I said, I'm gonna put a battery box down here just so that we compensate. Like I said, I don't know what the distance is that copper cable can go. So we'll put a battery box in here to compensate for that loss. The battery box is going to go right here. And that's going to go down in this way. So let's carve this out. And it'll connect in right there. Obviously I need to make more cabling. So let's, what I want is I want him right here, just so I can check him if I need to. Like if I'm like, oh, I'm not getting any power, and I have to check the battery box. So I can put like a little hatch right here, and then pop in and look at it. That'd be good. That'd be perfect. Perfect. Boop. Full power. And down. So let's make some more cabling. And let's button that up. Button that up. Like I said, I'm going to put like a little hatch right there. So I can just boom, pop in here when I drop it down, make sure that that's full, that's functioning. We got here copper. Let's get 39 is fine. I don't need to cut down more trees. Okay, so we got, bam, we'll hammer that. Then we'll cut that. 24 should be probably be close to enough. Boom. Connect in. Good to go. And close this up. Wow. Craziness. What I'll end up doing is probably pushing the building right up along that and cinch, close that off. So, sweet. It still looks weird, mainly because of these like outside pieces. But once I have a bigger windmill in there, it won't look as weird. But very exciting. This is coming along. Yeah. So I'm gonna have, once I have more, I'll have like 3 of these, I think. Going crazy. But what's the converter? I'm gonna work on this grog. I need a fermented spider eye. Oh no, I can make that. I should have that stuff. It's a weird thing to have there. Nothing I can't get a hold of. So let me make that converter, and then we'll start to store some RF, and we'll go from there. But we got the windmill up and running. That's going to keep these guys powered. I'm going to get some more machines here. Set up some automated systems so we don't have to use this, and we can get a little bit better system going. I do need to get an infinite source of lava, and I want to make my jetpack. So I'm going to do some off-camera work, including getting rid of these guys and stupid things. And then we'll be back. So hopefully the building for this will be built next time you guys meet up with me. But I thank you for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, check out my channel for some more episodes, guides, tips, tutorials, tricks, all of the above. And like always, good luck and have fun.